Jenni Shanks. We're so lucky today to have an afternoon with Jenni and her dog Gonzo. Come on, Gonzo. To talk about her amazing Christmas decorations. She is an expert Christmas decorator, and she's going to share some tips with us about how to make your house look fabulous like this. And it doesn't have to be very expensive. Okay, so Jenni, how do you start decorating in a way that looks intentional, unlike the way I do it, where it just kind of looks like Santa threw up everywhere? Your house, it's all together. I mean, it all looks like it's meant to be there. Where do you start?
Okay, so your first thing is obviously establishing your color palette and deciding, what color you're going to do. Do not be scared to change it up. Every year, every kind of decade or season brings in kind of new colors, so don't be scared to change with the times. There are always new trends. So once you get your color established, lay out all your stuff and pull out what'll work. If you used to do red and green and you want to do red and silver, pull your red, stash away your green, and then kind of fill in.
Or as you said, you can paint.
Oh yeah, you can spray paint some old stuff. I've done that a couple times too. There are a lot of really inexpensive options right now. Go to Walmart, go to Target. Again, don't be intimidated by the fact I love this figurine, but she's red and I need her to be green. Spray paint it. Same thing with your ornaments. Pull out the colors that you want, fill in with your new colors.
How do you start though? I mean, where do you actually begin with a tree,
okay, so
naked
when
tree?
You're getting ready to decorate your tree, the first thing you're going to do is your ribbon. If you're going to do ribbon, which is a great way to fill in space. I am a fake tree girl because I like to manipulate and I like to have it up for a long, long time. And it's really great because I can kind of really shape the tree. Some tricks are you can go inside and literally pull up the branches to make it a little slimmer. You can pull down and make it a little fatter. Also, one of your first things to do with the fake trees, you want to spread out all of your branches kind of like this, open them up. And the trick to that is you're filling in space and not being able to see the inside. So you'll start with your big ribbon. There are different ways to do it. You can go straight down like I did, which is one of the easiest. You can kind of do a zigzag. You can kind of go Around. Really be creative, have fun. There's no set rule. At the end of the day, if you love it, that's all that really matters. The nice thing with the ribbon is you can kind of find start off with your spots, like fill in, it's an easy fill in, and then you fluff it up. A wired ribbon's awesome. This is not wired, but it's really wide, so it's nice. And actually, this came in large rolls, and I cut them in half, and to give me a little bit more, and I just kind of tuck it in so you don't see where it frays. So once you've got your ribbon down, then you can put your big ornaments. Big ornaments are a great new trend and a wonderful way to fill in space. Obviously, this is a 12-foot tree, so I can get away with the real big ones, but they have mid-size and lots of different kind of creative. There's words. So if you've got like a 9-foot or an 8-foot, you can still kind of do your big ornaments, and they come in several sizes. You've got kind of like a mid-size right there and right here. Shop around.
And I notice your proportion is a certain way. So you've got a big ornament next to a small ornament, next to something like this, and then something, but it's the proportion.
To walk you through the layers, we've got our ribbon, then we've got our big ornaments. Then after I've got my ribbon and my big ornaments in, then I can start putting in my sentimental smaller ornaments. At the very end is this trick. What happens with fake trees is they start kind of looking a little bit slim, they start wearing out. You got little holes. Even as much as you move around your branches, you just want to add a little something. So this is an easy trick. You buy a bunch of these, you go around your tree, and you stick them in spots, kind of layer them out like this to fill in, and it adds color and texture, because something really neat for a fake tree is you can have different types of branches. These are also one of your last items to go in. You kind of look and see where you're missing some color, and you kind of stick that baby in there, and you walk around and make sure you have some color. Here's another trick. Buying some of these flowers right here. And you can get, people can get really creative. What if you're into sunflowers? You can have a sunflower tree. You're into big roses, you're into mums.
Or the ranch. A lot of people with ranches will put like deer horns and antlers that they find on their properties.
Things. So again, an ornament didn't fit here.
Just pick a palette though, you're saying. And you can put anything in your tree, just be consistent with the palette.
Yes, and buy a lot. So when I got these, buy 15, 20 of them. When you want these, same thing. Get a lot of them, and that'll really help you kind of create that consistency where you don't just have them on the bottom or a certain section. You can really walk around the tree and add that texture at all angles. So I'm going to show you how to make a bow. People get intimidated by bows. They're super easy. For your newbies, the best way to do a bow is using double-sided ribbon, so you don't have to worry about a front or a back.
Is it wired?
And wired.
Wired.
Wired is fabulous. I mean, you can do this with once you get really good at it, you can use whatever ribbon, but for anybody who feels intimidated or is not sure how to make a bow, the best way to start is two-sided and wired. So you're just literally going back and forth and looping it. And it's depending on how full you want to make it, and you can do different sizes. So I like to be fairly consistent in size, and then sometimes I'll either add one or two real big ones or small ones just for fluff. So let's just kind of do it. So there we go. So as you know, I just went back and forth, back and forth. I would do at least 3. We're going to do 4 this time. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to cut this. And you can use a thinner ribbon to tie the middle. And actually, right now, I'm going to try it with this one, with the same one, because it's thin enough. And then
that's so easy.
Yeah, and then you just kind of
just tie it.
You tie it right in the middle. And
I think even I could not screw that up.
You could do it. And then the nice thing is it's so forgiving because you're going to kind of, then you just do this.
Wow.
And then I'm going to show you what I'm thinking about doing is once I've done this, with this extra piece, you can tie it onto a branch or anything. Or, you know what, if you're feeling like I don't have time for that, you can just do like a fake little loop at the end. Again, the wonder and beauty and magic of wired ribbon.
I love wired ribbon for
you
that.
do that, and then I'm like, you know what, I feel like I need some color here, so I'm going to put this baby in here. I'm going to fluff her up again. And there you go.
Oh,
Ta-da.
look how pretty. And it just goes, but it doesn't distract. It's just filling, but it just makes it look more expensive, to be honest. I mean, it just...
Yeah, right? Yeah, when you go to like mulch, you see mulch trees. That's always like a thing. I'm like, ooh, I want a mulch tree. And so there you go.
But with some personality, because mulch trees just have no personality.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, that's so pretty. You're so good at this.